again, and welcome back to another episode of Pillow Talk. It's your girl, Truth.
Oh, I gotta do myself?
Yes, ma'am.
Spoiled this morning. And it's me, KC, Miss Jackson, if you're nasty.
She never wants to do the greeting, y'all. I'm just putting her on blast right now. But, no, we are back again, and I think we want to start with kind of like a shout-out. We got a shout-out this morning. And so before I do the shout-out, I want to go live because I think this shout-out is for somebody who listens to our show or may possibly be in our group. So first, good morning to you, whoever you are that decided to hop in Casey's inbox and
Hey, bitch.
thought that by calling me a hoe, you were going to ruin my life.
Hey, bitch.
I just want you to say that good morning. Thank you for listening. We appreciate the support, whether it's good or bad. Just lets us know you were listening.
A fan is still a fan.
But Casey has an important message for you.
I'm just bothered by the fact that you don't have to be here. I don't think we asked you to be here. Someone asked you to be here, or you asked or requested to be here. But either way, I mean, we're not bothered if you leave. We've had posts reported. You're now on my business page. You're touching personal issues, fallacies, fiction, and for what?
It's so unnecessary. Like, if you have a problem with me, obviously it's old because you brought up something real sensitive that I'm not even going to get into, but this occurred 12 years ago, which lets me know that you're somebody who may have been around for a long time. My only disclaimer to you is if you have a problem with me, whether it's the woman on the page who inboxed or if it's a bitch nigga hiding behind the woman profile from the inbox, like,
niggas are bitches these
you
days.
obviously know who I am. You know how to reach me. Hit me up and let me know what your true beef is. No need to go in Casey's inbox because now you have more beef than you would have had.
But it wasn't just me.
It wasn't just you. And so now we have real thick steak when it could have just been like some carne asada thin steak. It's real beef now. Like it's thick beef. And I'm not understanding why you're so
USDA
mad.
prime beef.
That part. Grass fed. But I don't know why you're so mad. We're not mad.
Pressed.
And on this show, people, my viewers, I really have to ask you, do I come off as holy?
It's all fun. We're open. We're
This
honest.
show is about sex.
And we haven't even dropped any names. So why are you so pressed? Like,
Yeah, I'm confused.
you're really pressed. But I mean, the guilty, you feel in some type of way, go ahead and expose yourself. But
And you're saying you've been forewarned. Just wait. That's a threat. But I'm just wondering, Boo Boo, why the threat?
Pressed.
And we don't even know your name.
Okay, that's enough spotlight on this.
That's it. But that was it. That was our disclaimer this morning, y'all. She wanted some spotlight, or he wanted some spotlight. So there you go. We're still here, and we're still going to talk about
that's
sex.
All you get. That's all you get.
Yeah.
That's all you get.
Now on to foreplay.
Foreplay.
So we've, started with your first time. Y'all were fun on the first time. Some of y'all enjoyed your first time. Some of you guys didn't.
It hurt.
You are funny. Some of y'all screamed. Some of us didn't.
I was not the only screamer. See.
So now we're down to foreplay.
That's fun.
So with foreplay, I want to start with some songs. Y'all know I love music. What are some songs that come on and you instantly, it just kind of gets you in the mood? Because that's an act of foreplay too. The right music,
you have to set the mood.
The right music will get you there.
Yeah.
So I'll let you go first since you demanded.
I just have to
that you go first.
You know what? I'm not demanding. I can't be demanding.
I was gonna say, don't lie to our people.
That's good though. A little aggression in the bedroom. That's part of foreplay. I like Say It, Neo. That's one of my top ones. Mm-hmm. That voice.
And I wasn't even gonna take that one.
Good. What's yours?
Mine is Escape. I'm taking it back. Softest Place on Earth. That song puts me right in the mood when I'm on my way home from work and I know I want Mr. Taylor to wake up or not be asleep. That's the song playing on my ride home. What's another one? I don't even know if I want to bring up R. Kelly, all the shit he got going on.
It makes you have a different take on it, that's for sure.
Yeah, I don't know if I look at them songs the same because I was a young little girl liking them tunes.
I got new stuff on my playlist. I would think I like Collide. Justine Skye. Have you listened to her?
I haven't.
She's a little youngin', but that song does something to me. So check that one out. Collide, Justine Skye. It's got Tiger on there. They can cut him out, but those lyrics, yeah, serious.
So there's another artist. I'm probably gonna get this wrong. It's like DVSN or DSVN.
Yes,
you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
There's some songs on that album.
DVSN.
Yes. It comes on my playlist, and I'm like, yes, all right now, whoever you are.
Yeah.
They're
dope. My song from them is Too Deep.
Yes, that's the one.
Yes.
That's the one right there. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
That'll do something. And I do like, okay, I'm going to say this. I used to like Neo's song Mirror until I heard my mother-in-law listening to it in her room and really feeling it. And I don't feel comfortable with that song anymore.
Do you see me shocked?
That's not my song no more. Thank you, Mom. You ruined that for me,
You
but
know
it's
what's
okay.
forever killed for me? Kisses Down Low by Kelly Rowland. We were driving to Cali. Trip had Jade and her BFF in the back seat. I think they were maybe 8, 6.
And they
And
started
came
singing
on,
it.
And they started singing
Oh,
it. And
no.
I realized what the fuck they were singing. And it killed it. Up, nope, next song. And I had to be cautious then, because to have your little one singing, I like my kisses down low.
And they don't even know what they're understanding. They don't know.
Oh,
They just like the
To me
song.
slow, like, oh no.
I do like Rihanna's Skin. That song, yes.
You know that's wifey. So
Is she?
anything. Oh yes.
She is a pretty
Reese
dope
Ian.
soul. I
Reese
like her
Ian.
I don't give a fuck attitude.
Absolutely.
That's what makes her so dope and so
Yes.
sexy.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
so I love
she's-
her.
she's
I love
dope.
Her. I like Sex With Me. That's my shit.
Okay.
That's my shit.
That doesn't put me in the mood though. That
I
makes
get
me
some
feel
ratchet
cocky about my sex. It don't really make me
'Cause,
want to
yeah,
go
that's foreplay,
necessarily
'cause then
go
I'ma
do
put
it,
on
but
you.
like
Yes,
I'm feeling
no,
some
I'ma
kind of
put
way
on
about
you.
it.
Yes, you're gonna know. You're gonna be ready for this. Okay. I'm just forewarning
And R.
you.
Kelly is
like
what
she
he
said,
is.
Forewarned. You've been forewarned. Sex With Me. Yeah.
You are a man. But R. Kelly, no lie. 12 Play is always a classic. And
Yes.
What's the other one? Sex
12
Me.
Black. No, TP2. That's my shit.
But I like the Sex Me, where the thunderstorm starts in the beginning. You
Anything
can't
with
deny it.
thunder is popping.
You can't deny it.
Anything. Janet Jackson. What's the one? I just wanna.
Yep, I know
Yes,
what you're
that
talking
one,
about. That one.
Yes.
Yep. Okay. So yeah, we got the right idea. So men, yes, music does help us get in the mood. I'm sure it helps you too. I don't know what y'all listen to. Y'all might like get pumped up to DMX or something. Everybody's different. Everybody's different. No judging here. It might be Jeezy. It might be crump
Jeezy,
music for you.
though.
I don't know.
Jeezy with that Lloyd.
Yeah.
That one. Mm-hmm. What is it called?
That's when you want that
Tear
thug
pussy
love.
up.
You want like some roughness. You don't want that sensual shit.
Hey.
Like maybe don't even kiss me. Like let's just do
2
it.
shots of Patron. Hey.
No Patron for me, thanks.
I love Pat and Ron. Those are my 2 boyfriends. Absolutely. That
I like
and,
Jack.
Kenny. I know you love Jack.
Jack, we got a sensual love affair.
Mrs. Daniels.
I'll take
Or
Jim if that's
Mrs.
all you have.
Ugh.
I will take whatever whiskey before I take Pat and Ron.
Really?
Yes, ma'am.
Pat and Ron get the party going now.
You know what else gets the party going for me? Red wine.
Yeah.
It
It's an
is.
aphrodisiac.
Yes, it is.
And some
That's
chocolates.
another sense of foreplay. The right drink. For some, it's weed, like you and Mr. Taylor.
Weed gets any party going. Anytime,
You are funny.
Any place. Yes.
Yeah, we'll find a way to put it into something.
And
Weed helps your mind, helps you concentrate. Weed
Church
helps
candy.
you focus. Weed helps me wake up in the morning. Weed helps me go to sleep at night. It's whatever.
It's that medicine.
But that's all right. Nothing wrong with it.
It's legal.
So foreplay for you, how important is it?
Absolutely. You got to warm it up. I think it's a way that you show appreciation for your partner, their body. I believe in paying attention to almost every aspect of your partner's body, because I want you to do the same to me. So I'm going to start and I'm going to work my way down or maybe work my way up.
And she literally means do the same because Her and her partner do have the same, so she can
But
literally
she does-
say the same.
Well, we can't really do the same because different people like different things, you know? And so, I mean, I won't say she's a touch me not because she's not that. But, you know, some women don't like, especially less feminine females, they don't like all of that. So there are certain things that I like that she doesn't.
You wouldn't do.
But she lets me to a certain extent, but I'm not sticking nothing in there. I can forget that. So she gonna be mad. You telling all my business, but it's the truth. I mean, but it's a lot of women like that. But don't get it mistaken. She wants some head. No. Hey.
You are so funny.
But foreplay, I mean, you have to lick it before you stick it. For real. What's that word? You have to lick it.
You are a mess. And some people are, I guess there was a comment in our group to where they say that that's not absolutely necessary.
Yeah, some people said, let's just get right to it. And then some people say they spend 0 minutes on it. Some people like a long session of foreplay before getting into anything. And then we have people who said that foreplay can be the whole shebang.
I could do a whole night of foreplay. I have done whole nights of foreplay. We've done whole nights
There's
of
several
absolutely
ways to
no
get it.
penetration. And you have to be in tune to, number one, make your man come and then make yourself come. Well, women, as long as there's some clit stimulation, we're going to be okay. But for men, you know, normally the coming factor is that feeling the whole dick get warm. So you got something completely wrapped around it. But there are other ways to make it happen.
Moisture factor too.
That too.
Can't be going into a desert.
And so women, if you don't just automatically get wet, coconut oil can be your best friend.
Yeah.
And I'm just telling you, it may sound crazy, but if you take it while it's in its solid form,
Warm it up.
not even that, you can take a little glob and you can kind of stick it
in there?
inside of you.
Yeah, it's gonna melt.
And then it's going to melt and it's going to create that lubrication and you're welcome.
That.
And it's natural. And it will
Knowledge.
help keep out whatever bacteria is trying to come in, and it will fight if you have any in there. Just so you know, coconut oil it can be your best friend.
Boom.
You're
Thank
welcome.
her. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Just
It's
letting y'all
natural.
know.
So, when the bitch was talking about Hofax, I'm sure it's pretty clean up in there, bitch. Thanks.
That part. You're welcome. Yeah,
love it.
Hofax. That's funny. And that's going to be it. We're going to make a whole show about Hofax.
Let's do it.
That'll be fun.
Let's do
But back
it.
to foreplay.
How much time do you spend on foreplay on average?
You know what? It depends on the night. There could be a night where we know we're tired and
Just
we're
gotta get to
trying.
it.
And so but we never skip that part. It doesn't get skipped. Some nights I'll let him skip me because I know I'm already good down there. Self-lubrication. I don't have that problem. But I get wet by giving.
Exactly.
So
Giving
some
is a
nights
form
it'll
of
be all
foreplay.
about him. And he'll want to go, and I'll move his head like, no, I'm good. And I'll climb on top, and we'll just get it going. Like, I'm all right tonight.
Am I wrong for saying there's a problem if you're not aroused by pleasing your partner?
There's some people that do it because they feel they have to.
But then it's a chore like we talked about last time. And it should never
And
be a
it shouldn't
chore.
be a chore. And my thing is if there's really something you don't enjoy, you need to let that be known.
So it's not expected.
Because you don't have to like it. You don't. I know we crack jokes and say if you don't give head, you childish and all that stuff. But there are genuinely people that just don't like it. And you know what? I can't say you're wrong. Everybody has their thing. But maybe you just did it for the wrong person.
I think that's maybe something amongst the older generations too, because I know a lot of older women say they don't do
I
that.
don't know them women because all the women that I was around that was older than me
They
told
was
me that
slobbing
that's
on
one of
that
them
knob,
things
girl.
you
They
do.
was
I'm
getting
just being
slobbed
honest.
on my knob.
Because,
They
I
pulled
mean,
it on.
shout outs to my mom and my TT Pam. Ain't no shame in their game. And, I mean, to me, it was
they giving
always
lessons,
taught
girl?
like there's levels to this. It ain't just,
Okay.
you hop in. From making sure it stay
It's an
clean
art
to,
form.
making sure you give head the right way. No teeth involved. Unless
Somebody
you
said that.
softly.
I think it was Mel commented how a blowjob is really a job when one of our pillow talkers commented on, women being selfish with giving head. And it was a big conversation about whether you just do that for anybody
Right.
or whether you just throw out them skills, like, hey, first
And I don't
time.
feel everybody should get your real skills, because my husband gets for real porn star me. And there's some things I do for him that nobody's ever seen me do. Like the whole let you kind of come anywhere, and if it gets in my eye, that's fine. Just bring me a towel situation.
Them eye shots.
And he don't, like I said, he don't do it on purpose. But if it happens, the old me would be ready to fight. But he kind of gets a pass on that one.
Well, I would hope so, You
Absolutely. He hasn't done it that often. And when he does it, we laugh about it, because he was like, you should have saw your face. I thought you were going to get mad. My face tells on me. I try to hide it.
Play it off.
I try to play it off. I'll be like, baby, just bring me a towel. Just give me a towel.
In your mind, you're thinking, I know this motherfucker did not just, of all this gloriousness.
You on my eye, baby? That's all right. Moisturize these eyelashes. That's all right. Little protein.
At least you don't have the falsies. Could you imagine that?
Man, then you got to wipe your whole eyelash off, and then you got to go and put it back on. Then it might not come back on the same. It may just be ruined. But I don't wear fake eyelashes nor fake eyebrows, so we good, boo. We good.
Fake? Did you say eyebrows?
Yeah, penciled ends.
I fill them in.
Or the crowned ends, or whatever it is.
But
you powdered ends.
I saw they have lace front eyebrows. And
I had to give a moment of silence for that. I'm not about to play.
A moment of silence for the lace front eyebrows.
I'm not about to play.
Yeah.
Just go get them tattooed on if that's the case, and then you ain't got to worry about it.
Implants now, where you can get the little
or get the implants,
they
or just keep penciling them in. But please, no lace front eyebrows, please.
Castor oil, Jamaican castor oil will do wonders for your eyebrows and your
I'm
edges.
just a naturally hairy person, so you see how thick my eyebrows are.
I got to waxing and plucking and letting everybody try to do them, and so castor oil will fill them in, and for the ladies who don't have edges, it will save your life.
Yeah, castor oil is
Jamaican
good stuff.
Black castor oil. Not just
and then
any castor oil.
there's that other stuff too, that sulfur 8. You mix some of that in your castor oil.
Sulfur 8 is good.
It's going down.
What about that? What is it? Wild roots.
How did we get to this?
Oh no.
Just know. You know what? Eyebrows are important in foreplay too, because don't no man want to look at no bald face
the Mexican
chick.
Eyebrows, the Sharpie.
Or
eyebrows.
Accidentally wipe them off. He got to worry about where he put his hands.
He got one eyebrow and.
Yes, so it's important. This conversation we just had was important for foreplay.
It was relevant.
Castor oil and sulfur 8. The stuff will work for you.
Castor oil. That's a good oil to use for massages too. Massage is a good form of foreplay.
I like coconut oil.
I know you like Safari.
It works
got that coconut oil. You should be.
I'm not buying his. I get this real big tub from Winco, and it works just fine. I'm not playing with Safari and his $30 coconut oil.
Is it that much?
We're not about to play with him.
I use it for my hair.
He needs to use some on that hairline he tried to spray paint in on the show. I need him to put a little coconut oil up there, a little sulfur 8.
I can't stand you.
Because he could make a mess doing foreplay. He get up as black stuff everywhere between your thighs because he done spray painted before he came to perform.
What are your do's and don'ts?
I know a lot of people say spit. I don't like a lot of spit either. I know men kind of got a thing for the extra spit. Me, I'm already wet, so I don't need that extra. And I can feel when it's extra. Don't spit on me. Like, it's not even needed. Don't spit on me. Don't do that. That's gross to me. No, not for me. And I don't like my clip being licked too hard. It hurts.
It does.
It'll make me it'll ruin my whole moment.
And rubbing it too hard. Like, is something wrong with using your fingers for foreplay?
I don't really like fingers. I'm glad you brought that up. I am not a big finger person.
That's your pet peeve is dirty nails.
Yes.
I don't like nails. So I don't know if I could be with a femme because they like them long acrylic nails. And I just feel like you're going to give me a hysterectomy.
I don't like fingers.
At all?
Like, I'm not.
What about a little clit stimulation?
Use your mouth.
You want it wet?
Yes.
You don't like your fingers?
No.
No? No fingers?
I don't really like the fingering thing. I just don't.
Hands? You think hands are dirty? Is it a sanitary
It
thing?
might be. It definitely might be that because I'm
Germs.
I don't.
So, Mr. Taylor, no?
No, he knows I don't like the fingers.
Respect.
This has been talked about. If we're like all in the mood, sometimes I don't even know he used his hand because it's so wet down there. I can't tell the difference. And he knows when to do it because he knows when he can get away with it.
That's when that Henny's
but
in the system.
if I'm not paying attention, then it's okay. But if we're like just at the beginning and then you take your little dry fingers, it's gonna mess up everything I got going.
No, and that goes back to licking it before. You got to do something. Use your mouth.
And that's where toys come from too. Let's just say you're a man and you're not an expert at giving head. Don't be afraid to use the toys. Don't think that it's an insult to you. That's what toys are there for. They are your friend.
I love toys.
I'm getting this whole collection started. My drawer is just getting more full and more full
Bro,
and more full.
I've been at them parties. I know.
So yes, and there's toys, like I said before, there's toys for y'all too that will make foreplay so much fun.
Listen,
have you ever took a bullet and put it underneath your balls in that little area between your booty hole and your balls?
Yourself a vibrator.
I'm just trying to let you know, man, it works and it feels good.
That swallows if your girl.
Yes, the Playmate, honey. That thing, yes.
And it's tight.
You got a woman who don't, she don't want to, let me know when you coming so I can get up. Tell her, get that toy, lube you up, and you will not be able to tell the difference if she's doing it right. And guess what? You can come all in that thing, and it won't make a mess. She slides it off of you and cleans it out.
Slurp, slurp.
Just saying, there's so many different ways to have foreplay, y'all. Y'all just listen up or hit us up sometimes. If you need some ideas, because we both push bedroom candy.
I was going to say, we got them toys.
We got them toys, so y'all just let us know. We don't have this show for no reason.
Stamina spray.
We got to kind of know what we're doing.
Swings.
Ropes. And you got to be careful with that stamina spray. Don't spray too much.
Have you tried it?
Because then you won't enjoy it. Now, I didn't get the spray. I got the water base because I'm real sensitive down there. I got to be careful what I use. Right. I wish I could use all that flavored stuff because it seemed like so much fun, but I can't.
Have all that fruity shit
I can't do it.
Eat your fruit, so you won't eat all that
I will be hurting the next day. My vagina's like, this is some foreign shit. Don't put that shit down here no more. Now I got to self-clean myself. I can't do that Bath and Body Wash stuff down there. I can't. Dove soap. Yeah. I use Caress on the rest of me, but I don't even put Caress on her. Ivory, Dove, just a regular soap bar, just regular soap. That is what works. No sugar scrubs, none of that good stuff. And y'all got to stop using them scented, scented sprays for down there. That's not good for you, ladies.
And powder, no powder.
Every man knows that a woman's vagina is not going to smell. Every real man knows a woman's vagina is not going to smell like flowers. It ain't going to smell like candy. It's not going to smell like when you walk in Bath and Body Works or in the Body Shop. Like, it's not going to smell like that. If you have a smell, that means there may be something wrong. Only if it's a strong fish, like fishy smell. There's something wrong. I can't stand you. Something wrong down there. So number one, don't put that in nobody's face. You skip the foreplay part. Give them some.
I remember.
But don't make them
take a shower with them.
Yeah, don't make them put their face down there. You guys, don't do that. Like, you can smell you. If you can smell you, they can smell you. That's a don't of foreplay.
How can you not smell that?
Men, you too. The musty ass balls.
How can you not
and
smell
you
that?
Want somebody's face down there. That's a don't. Don't do it. Just don't do it.
Don't come near my ass. Stay away.
Not at all. Not even a little.
If the Henny is popping, when the Henny's in my system, ain't no telling.
You are so funny.
The Henny thing's possible at that point, And then I'm with it, depending on who you are. Everybody just can't, but no, you don't need to. Please don't eat the booty. Like
yeah, that I'm okay with. Just thinking about a moist ass, I'm okay.
Please don't. That's not foreplay. I'm gonna get up.
She just hopped in her chair. She is really uncomfortable about this.
Let somebody come sticking something near your ass. What you gonna do?
If it's my husband, I'm really gonna turn around and just be like, "Are we for real about to do this?"
But would you let him?
I would.
You would?
If he wanted
at first
to.
You were like,
but I feel like with your significant other, there shouldn't be a no.
Any boundaries?
If they want to try it and you don't let them, they're going to try it with somebody else.
Facts.
So if he wanted to try it, and I believe if I wanted to try it, he would do it for me.
Do you think it's gay?
No.
He wants to do that?
Not at all. We've tried so much. We've tried a lot, and eventually you run out of things to do, or you don't think about them quick enough. So in the moment, you'll be like, okay, well, let's do this because we ain't done it before. So, but my thing is if we're going to do that, I would want to be mentally prepared. I would want to have a lot of liquor in my system. We'd have to have a lot of coconut oil on deck because I'm not using any artificial lubricants. As y'all can see, I don't like artificial lubes. I feel like naturally, women, you get wet if you treat it right. And if not, I'm telling coconut oil, or if you don't want coconut oil, you got some extra virgin olive oil in your cabinet, you can use that too. But it's better sometimes than these artificial lubes.
Yeah, and don't just think you can go get some water either and spray it on there.
And with Foreplay, I guess there's what are those the little anal beads? Those I hear are used a lot for foreplay.
I love those beads, especially if you get the weighted ones. Even during sex, like you slip them in there during foreplay, and then once you're penetrated and you have that weight, especially from the back, you have that weight slapping, and it's like a completely different orgasm. It's so amazing. Have them pull them out while you're coming, and it like elevates it.
Y'all should see her face. I mean, she turned into a whole new person.
I'm not against anal. I'm not. I mean, I don't want it all the time because, especially if your partner is well endowed, that shit can hurt, And
but I'm just curious, and I really have to ask, like, does your booty hole ever go back down to its normal size?
I can't stand you.
No, I'm serious. Listeners, I am sincere with this question.
Because you see those porn stars.
Yes, and their asshole is huge. Like, they could put a fist in it. So I'm like, I want to keep my little booty hole.
Way. Even in the little flicks, it didn't start off that way. She had a little petite booty hole before they started ramming shit in there, which is gross, but may I say that?
But no, you're not answering my question, though. Does it go back down to its virgin size?
It's little tight. I mean,
does it take some time to go back down?
I mean, I didn't do it all the time, but yeah, I wasn't.
So that's the trick, to not do it all the time. It's an occasional thing.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. It's not for everybody.
Because I don't want to be walking around with a loose booty. I'm not okay with that. I need mine to stay intact. I'm just saying it, It's like a muscle back there. You stretch out a muscle and never.
No, muscles bounce back.
Okay,
I mean, you can't just be going back there ramming and tearing shit up. Like, no, it's an intimate moment. I think porn gives it a bad reputation.
Yeah, because when I seen them booty holes, I think that's what turned me off.
You're pounding the ass, like that's for the pussy. Like,
because I'm still trying to figure out how Dina was talking about. She put the weed in her booty hole. It can't be my size because I can't fit no sack of weed in my booty hole. And it's people that do that.
Front door.
No.
Why would you put it in your ass?
You saw on the girls' trip, she said, it's in my booty hole.
Well, I missed the beginning part of the movie, so I didn't see that.
She put it in her booty hole.
But why?
Maybe that hole was bigger, and so that's what I'm worried about.
Well, listen, wifey and I were discussing that because, we got to go on some trips. And we're like, well, how do we get, the medicine? And because we ain't got time for international smuggling charges, right? You get your vape. You take your vape. You have your prescription. You're good. Well, I don't know if that works in other countries, but they don't know what's in your pen. You don't even got to do all of that. Booty hole is a special entry. I used to say exit only.
That's how I feel. I feel like it's an exit. I feel like it can be played with a little bit.
That's the beauty of foreplay. If you stroke it and caress it right, and you have the right lubrication, and you're good. And like I said, it's for that special someone.
You see my face?
Don't knock it till you try it, is all I can say.
If ever I try it, Pillow Talkers, I will share. Maybe. I may keep it a secret.
Listen, you were completely opposed at one point. So now you're open. So I got hope. She gonna do it.
No, the only reason why I'm open, and Mr. Taylor, don't get mad at me. Only reason why I'm open is because there was a night, there was a lot of wetness involved. And we were done with round one, but then he cuddled up behind me, and then it started to rise. And then it was kind of like sliding down my booty hole area, like my crack. And it kind of landed by the booty hole, and that stimulation felt good. I was like, oh.
Now imagine in there.
Okay. No, but in there, that still seemed like it's hurt.
I went there.
All I think about is the size of my booty hole and then the size of a penis head. and they just don't
Lubrication.
line up. Like, it just don't match.
Warm it up. No, it's not going to warm up like the pussy's going to warm up.
Exactly.
But, I mean, like you said, use your coconut oil. Squeeze it back in there. Put the glob in the ass. It slides, like you said. And there you go. It melts. And by the time you're ready, it's all ready.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. But, anywho, enough talking about booty holes.
People said, don't touch my feet.
Yeah, I'm good on the feet.
No toe sucking?
That does nothing for me. It tickles.
It does.
And I giggle.
It's not a good tickle?
No, I'll take a good foot massage.
Okay.
But
you like touch?
In your mouth? I don't want no spit all on my toes.
Well, they didn't say it had to be sloppy toppy.
I'm okay.
You should have seen this.
I almost gagged. I'm sorry.
Did gag. Like, you should have seen this.
I'm good. I'm okay.
What about
now,
gag
if like
reflex?
we're in the midst of like my legs up in the air and you just in the moment and you happen to just like put one of my toes in your mouth or something, or like kiss my foot or something, that's different. But like to start off and you just like start licking on my feet, no thanks.
No, that's
I'll
how
pass.
I feel about gagging.
I'm okay.
That's a turn off. Like, it's supposed to be sexy. And bitches, well, how do you feel about that? You think it's cute to gag on a dick?
I don't really gag on one.
On point?
I've learned.
Swallow it?
Yes, you swallow it. You can feel when you're about to gag. Swallow. It makes it go away.
Knowledge.
You're welcome.
College.
But yeah, it does. Or there's this candy that you can suck before you do it. And it kind of numbs your throat a little bit. They have it. I've only seen it at, what's that? The Deja Vu sex store? Is that the one? Like right next to
Spring Mountain.
Yeah.
Mall.
They have this like numbing candy and they have spray. And a friend of mine tried the spray and she said the spray helped her, but she said the candy really helped her.
What does it taste like?
She says like candy.
Does it? Okay.
She says she likes the watermelon candy.
Taste.
And she'll, have the candy. You suck on it for a little while. And, when you're about to do this. And she said it lasts longer.
Does it?
And she said it definitely helped with the whole gagging situation.
What flavor did you get?
I don't get that.
Oh, you ain't got them issues.
No, ma'am.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah,
I don't have them issues either. I don't suck on dick. So.
You are so funny. Well,
Not
I
that
do.
I haven't, but.
I do. And it also, you know what? Sometimes it may be the size. If a man is huge, sometimes there's no way around gagging because you can't swallow. Your whole mouth is just wide open and swallowing becomes a real big task. And so to some men, they like the gag, though. They like to see you choking on it. And be like, yeah, choke on a dick. No, I don't want to choke on it. I want this to be pleasurable to me, too.
Yeah, they want to just be fucking all of that.
And when you do that, your throat's sore the next day.
Like
there's stuff back there. Like you gonna think you sick the next morning. No, that was your dick sucking. That's what that was. Go ahead and ice your throat and you'll be all right.
I thank you for calling, son.
Get a little ice pack, slap it on your neck.
That's when that
drink
tea
some
comes
hot
in
tea,
handy.
right?
Look,
Drink some hot tea, you'll be all right.
Well, somebody said, we had another pillow talker who said, don't try to give me head from start to finish. That's just not a good foreplay technique. It needs to penetrate. So, do you do dick sucking marathons?
There are nights where I do.
Yeah.
But it's not just purely sucking. There will be toys involved. There will be
toys for you? Or you got toys for hubby also?
I told you I have that little playmate.
You do have a sleeve?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And, sometimes I will also take my clit and, when you got a not so small situation down there, you could do a lot of things with it. So it'll kind of like wrap around it. And it'll,
got that juicy fruit.
Yeah. And it, but I still won't.
She's trying to ignore me.
I won't. I am. I'm ignoring her. And I won't put it in.
Details.
I'll bring it like right to that point and then I'll hop off. And then I'll go back to giving head. But that's only because I trust my vagina and I can do those things. There's some men, if there's a woman to where you try to put your dick in her mouth after you took it out of her and she turned her head, she knows it's something wrong. So she shouldn't give you the hard, the whole hard time if you don't want to put your face down there. If you don't want to taste your own, why should he?
I mean, Ain't that part of the game? You take it, you
There
put it
are
in,
some
suck it
women that
off.
said, don't put your dick in my mouth after you take it out of me.
But that's like part of the game. Like, put that shit in there, eat it, suck it off. Let's go back to it. I want to see what it tastes like. You eat
Right.
it, you know?
And I know what mine tastes like, so
Fruits
I
and
have no
berries and
problem with
shit.
it. Sometimes it tastes like absolutely nothing. Just
And there's
nothing.
nothing wrong with that.
And that's fine. And I'm like, okay, I see how you said
that.
it.
Tuna pita.
That's so
It was
gross.
a tuna sub.
That was so, no, he said pita.
It was a
He
pita.
said a fish pita. Ugh. But no, seriously. And women, like, our bodies go through a lot of things. You may have accidentally washed with the wrong soap or washed your clothes in some detergent that was too strong. Stay away from sex for a little while. Let your vagina self-clean itself. Don't try to rush the process.
Well, then you're going to have a rash,
do
too.
all kind of stuff. Exactly.
So,
let it self-heal. And try to go a couple days with no draws. I'm telling you. It's okay to be free. Like, there's nothing like giving your vagina some air. As soon as I come home, every bottom piece comes off. Panties. And I'm just in a long t-shirt or like maybe a maxi dress and there's nothing on underneath.
Yes.
You got to let it be free.
Good. Absolutely.
Because that tightness all day long.
Fellas, free balling is okay too. It can actually prevent prostate cancer.
Yes. Your balls don't got to be bunched up all the time.
Please stay away from the wheezy pants.
The what pants? Oh, them super tight skinny jeans?
Girl, wear the nut crunchers.
That'll ruin foreplay because it just won't happen. I like nipple stimulation. I can't do a night of anything without my nipples being touched or licked or something. You can't ignore them. Titties, you have to. And they're so lovable.
Maybe nipples especially.
They're so lovable.
Get erect. Yes.
Yeah.
Suck on them, lick them, grab them. Ooh, I have the perfect
I
picture.
even like biting. Not hard, but I like a good bite.
Yes, please don't chew on them.
And then like the pinching, I can kind of take that almost to an extreme.
Yeah, especially when you got that back action going. Add that with your anal beads. Life changer.
And you just know I'm going to try these anal beads. Like I ordered some yesterday.
Did you?
No.
You about to though.
But I'm not. Show. No. There's something else I want to order.
Listen, we like
those.
gifts. You can send them to her. Then you don't have an excuse. They're already there.
That don't mean that they're going to be open.
Anonymously watch.
That don't mean they're going to be open.
Okay.
They can sit there in my little drawer.
Okay.
Whatever. Don't you roll your eyes at me.
Because I don't believe it. I don't buy it. You talk a good game, but wait. I'm going to wait for the text message. Girl.
If it happens, it may be like 2018.
That's not too far away. We only got 4 more months.
Okay.
Motion in the ocean.
I hear you.
Yeah, you can get it popping there. Get your tickets to the Motion in the Ocean cruise.
I have 3 cruises that I'm supposed to go on next year.
Well, this is Bedroom Candy. You can actually be the consultant. Boom.
But I actually got to go on. Anyway, that's my business. Y'all don't need to know where I'm going in the ocean.
Because then your stalker going to be there.
That part. But shut up. Anyway. For men, I didn't see too many men say whether or not they like their balls touched or not.
I think.
And I was waiting for a man to say if that did something for him. Like men don't really talk about it.
Vocal.
They talk about
bros though. So
right. So we want to know, like, do you like that? And if you like it, how do you like it?
Hey.
Do you like her taking both of them in her mouth at the same time? It's possible.
Please do.
Or do you like them just kind of licked on a little bit? Do you like them juggled a little bit with the hands?
You have to gently suck and hum.
You don't necessarily have to hum.
I like the hum, the vibrations. That's where your vibrator come in now.
Exactly. But I want to know, do you also like that undercarriage area licked as well?
What is it?
What
Sacrum?
Is it? Or they call it the taint. That's what the niggas call it, the taint. Are you secure enough to allow one? Because that gets a little close to your ass.
Let that shit happen.
You know what? Mr.
Never
Taylor.
Had one say no.
Mr. Taylor did not feel like that was an area we should have explored.
He said, "Whoa, babe, what was
he
that?"
He woed me real quick, and so that's why I just want to know, like, if it's. I know some men
I've
are
never had
they're
anything
manly
out.
men and they're like, nah, that area that's that gay shit. Like I'm cool. Or are you willing to just kind of let your woman and trust?
Explore.
You know, you got to kind of, but she got to know what she's doing. She can't just like go down there and not know what she's doing.
So there's a pathway you have to follow. I got a pussy diagram. I'm going to post that too. So it's kind of similar. Like you follow that on the booty line and call it the rim. Stay away from the hole. I don't know. Your fella might like that too. Some niggas like their booty ate.
And if you decide to explore and he likes it, don't look at him no different because men's G spot is by the booty hole.
Yeah.
In order for them to have like for real, like the experience we get, unfortunately, it's back there.
And some guys like pegging. That's a form of foreplay. They like something back there because it hits that prostate, you know?
And I saw that in our bedroom candy that they
that
have that
peg.
peg. Yeah. And it's like a nice little, it looks like it enters smoothly. Like it doesn't look like some of these other ones I've
curved,
seen.
and
And
it's
it's
not
curved.
huge.
Yeah. It's really small.
I mean, your lady might like pegging. So, ooh, if you're kind of scared, ladies, and you don't want to try it, maybe start with baby steps and insert something a little bit smaller before taking all of that well-endowedness.
But I guess all in all, foreplay is important.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm getting from all this. It's important. I mean, if you're just trying to get that quickie real quick before you get to work, sometimes foreplay, you don't got time for it. You just got to get it in real quick. But women, if you want it, make sure you're already wet. Don't have him like hurting trying to get it in that dry desert. It chafes them and it hurts and then they're hurt for the rest of the day at work.
Get your coconut oil.
So exactly.
Pop it in
Slap a
there.
little bit in there, put a little bit on him, go to town. You're good. I swear I should have my own coconut oil. It might be in the works.
Ooh, let's do it.
Yes, that'll
And
be
you
good.
have that hair and locks.
And then find a way to like make it like a natural scented coconut oil just for foreplay. Not
Claim
for,
it.
but use all natural stuff.
All right.
That would be dope.
Y'all look for it. Coconut oil by Truth.
But we enjoyed y'all today. I hope you enjoyed our talk. Our next episode, we may have to get a little sex educational on the health tip for you guys because that's important too.
Let's do it.
Very
Let's pull
important.
out the whole facts.
We can pull out all the whole facts.
Hey,
The STD reports because I have none.
get tested.
Please get tested.
And what I got could be cured. Let's just keep it all the way real. Pills.
There you go. So, on that note, it's been great, you guys. We appreciate each and every one of you that have been chiming in and pillow talk. Those of you that just look, we appreciate y'all too, but start talking to us. But it's been real, you guys. And until next time, it's your girl Truth.
And Miss JaKCson, if you're nasty.
All right, y'all.